My cute, handsome, strong, intelligent young men who are not statistics in society, who have
Thank y'all for
careers
this.
and graduating and doing great and living in a home with their mother that has taken great care of them by her motherfucking self, doing the goddamn thing. Or are we gonna be outraged about that? While you sitting here saying that we were laughing and doing this because of AJ's TikTok shenanigans that she's putting on for, while she may have been passionate on the ground.
Barry said he was just working. Barry said he was just working his FedEx shift, not sure about any autism. That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand what autism had to do with it. On top of that, if he was autistic, so a woman who made fun of an autistic child went to march for somebody who had autism when she told me the worst thing that could have happened in my life happened to me. I had a rotten child.
In time. And Erica, to answer your question, right? That's exactly what Miami was saying. Like Miami Bone, she was saying, like, you know, if we're gonna be outraged, we have to be outraged. Anyone you go over there, remind to be outraged at this shit.
Yeah, she did say that. She said the worst thing that could have happened to me already happened to me.
I'll be back. Let me find out because I need to know because I didn't understand where autism came from. So, I need to get clarity on it. So I'll be right back.
Okay, Candy, you'll be blocked by the time they're gonna block you over there. But yeah, I know, cause I just know I would hope that he didn't have autism. When she called my baby rotten and said some spoil came out my motherfucking ovaries, I would hope not. That's what I'm saying. Y'all hoes stop playing on this motherfucking app. Y'all bitch stop playing. And $2, you so stupid. Yes, coffee. And you so motherfucking stupid. You gonna say, oh, ain't this her month? Who month? Yes, Devin, that's what they said because I have an autistic child that I should not be laughing at.
Got no correlation. They're just doing that shit because that's what the fuck they do.
Right. But $2 said, oh, ain't this mama? I don't know what the fuck the month got to do with it. Bitch, it's April. It's April. And April 1st, April Fool's been gone. Y'all hosts need to be quiet. Y'all day already done passed it for y'all to be goofy.
And let's be clear. Let me be clear that as an autism mom, a child on the spectrum, it ain't no fucking month. It's every goddamn day. I'm a parent every motherfucking day. Day in, day out. I don't have to be celebrated on no 1 month or making no awareness on no 1 month because I live that shit day in and day out. Oh,
That with my beautiful smart.
that's like saying I'm black, but ain't it Black History Month? You sound fucking stupid as fuck.
Right. They want bitches to be mad by them. Y'all hoes wait, y'all mad because y'all thought that's what I'm saying. Like autism is not it's a thing for y'all. Y'all think it's a thing for y'all. It's like a noun for y'all. I think autism for y'all is a noun. It's a person, place, or it's a thing. That's not what it is, baby. This is my life. This is the life that I walk in every single day. And y'all don't ever hear me like what I'm trying to figure out what's y'all issue. Y'all got beef with autism or something? Because what's y'all issue with autism? Why is y'all always talking about it? Why y'all always talking about it? Y'all don't ever hear me. You got somebody that hosts the Autism Live every single day. Y'all don't ever hear me talking about it. Y'all don't ever hear me sad about it. Y'all don't hear me. Do y'all see me living a sad life? You don't see me living a sad life, baby. We live regular over here. And I thank God. Because when I go and I watch other moms and I watch their stories and I watch how, some situations like hinder them, I get up and I go to work. I work 12-hour shifts overnight. I get off of work. I take my kids to school. They both go to school. I pick them up. They eat. They go out places. Y'all don't never hear me sad, stressed, or depressed. I think y'all got autism confused with something else. Y'all really need to do y'all research, baby. That's not how it works. Okay? That's not how it works. Y'all need some help. I think y'all need help. Y'all need to go to Poetics Live so she can educate y'all, because autism and us laughing ain't got no correlation, baby. Y'all need to figure some things out and come back and try it again. $2, you need to shut up, because I don't know how you a nurse and you always trying to do something. But like I said, let me just go back and clock some shit like I clocked before. The first thing is that I have never seen nobody cause of death be laughing. Right, it's not a burden for me, exactly. Y'all see me take trips, I be on. I just took my kids on a trip, like, but the first thing, and again, we don't know, like, we don't know. The crazy part about it is that y'all mad because, like, I come on here, and that's probably why I receive the support, but also the hate at the same time of what I receive, because I come on this bitch and I just be unapologetically myself. We don't know what y'all got going on. $2, we don't know. Your ovaries may just be rotten. You ain't even got no kids. Why you always worried about somebody with kids? I don't know. I don't know what your obsession with kids. You posted drop kids on your thing. You posted Trina daughters. You put Trina daughter baby face on a stripper body and had it as your profile picture going around. $2. This is how diabolical you are. You called the police on Bray King unwarranted about some stupid shit, which could have potentially put Bray King in the same situation of what AJ is out there marching for. Let's clock the hypocrisy, okay? Let's clock that. You did some crazy shit. Laughing ain't never bothered no motherfucking body. You called the police on somebody and then motherfucking turned it into the domino effect by giving the people the motherfucking information for them to do what they doing, and you landed another bitch in jail. Kiana need to blame you for the reason that she in motherfucking jail. Cause that shit spun a block so fast. So shut your ass up. Not only that, you lied as a joke. Let's not forget, lied as a joke because you were upset and because you can't regulate your motherfucking emotions, and accused a man of trying to essay you in the bathroom at his own event. Are the motherfucking people forgetting?
I think they forgot that part.
So nobody is taking your word for it, ho. You gotta come with some other shit. Nobody protesting the marching behind your stupid ass. Cause all we gonna do is motherfucking fall anyway from walking behind you and slipping on that motherfucking oil that's dripping out your head. Then you lied on me and I told these people that I told you that I got HIV. Made up a whole scenario that I called you and told you that I have HIV. And you want to talk about somebody laughing? You can't tell nobody what the fuck to do. Yeah, go ahead, Candy. Sorry.
No, you go. So I didn't get an answer. They didn't bring me on the panel. But I think I heard that, so I'm not really sure. Nobody confirmed or denied it in the comments. So I asked, I was like, did the kid have it? Like, who had it? Nobody answered, right? But I also want to make you aware that somebody, I'm not really sure who it is. It looks like they have a troll page. They're going into this live, going to that live, bringing like false information. I have screenshots of it if you want me to just show it real quick. So they're in a comment somewhere. I don't know who they are.
You can show it. I can't big box on this page. I don't know why.
Okay. Steve. I don't know if you can see it. It says Knuckles 2025. What 2025? It says, don't let Candy up. She's coming to bring Vine's daughter in there. That was never true. This is, I don't know if y'all can see that page. Like, can y'all see that? This person.
A bistro?
Okay.
Who got bistro fall? Who the hell is that light skinned man in your profile picture? So you look like Vessel and Al them. Now, let me stop. Let me keep, because I got something to say about the case, but that just threw me off. I looked over there. I said, what the fuck? Y'all go ahead.
I'm gonna say the garden is here, y'all.
saying now Erica is saying her child
Welcome
is
to the live.
autistic, and she lives a day in and day out. She lives a day in, day out.
Bistro, was there something you wanted to add?
I didn't want to interrupt. I'm still, taking it all in. One of the thoughts that came to mind while listening is that
Let's out the microwave real quick, brother.
that's the Camden. Listen, one of the thoughts that came to mind just now while listening is that when people go and do these demonstrations, right? First of all, I take it back to like going to church, and bear with me here. I know it's gonna be a little hard for some of y'all to grasp. It's kind of like going to church. Kids laugh in church. Kids do irreverent things in church, and what adults do in that situation, they grab them by the hand, they pinch them, they let them know, put them on alert. You're not going to do that here, right? Some of these kids never grow up, and some of us grow into that same childlike behavior. We misbehave in places where it's supposed to be serious, and we all know what goes on. Now, do we make a big hoopah and holler about it every day about what somebody's doing that might be inappropriate? Sensible people have other things to do, and it's not that important, right? About demonstrating though, something is serious, like quasi, like going to church. I'm not saying they're the same thing, but a serious situation like that, when people are having a serious protest, which all protests are, I'm not trying to belittle any, but when people are in a protest, a demonstration, check this out. They're exercising their First Amendment right to free speech. They're exercising their ability to bring their causes to and or against whatever their factional purposes are. In that vein, as long as they are able to stay focused on their mission, the kids laughing shouldn't bother them. It shouldn't be something that disturbs the purpose of the intent, the purpose of the demonstration. And so when I'm listening to this whole situation about arguing about the hypocrisy of someone laughing at a demonstration, or the hypocrisy of someone laughing at autism, or whatever the case may be, you can't have it both ways. If it's wrong to laugh about somebody laughing at about autism, is just as wrong as somebody laughing about autism. But in the grand scheme of things, how serious is that? Is it going to take away from the purpose of the demonstration? Is it going to take away from the drive and the need to draw more attention to autism? Where are we going with all that? We can argue, yell, and call each other all kinds of names, the hoes and the bitches and all like that. But what does that mean to the cause?
Yep.
Just my thoughts.
And that's really it.
Agree.
If you could explain them.
It's a noun. That's what I'm saying. They hear what they want to hear. That girl being told about her son. It's a noun for me.
I gotta go to work. Y'all have a blessed day, ladies. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be in the comments. Bye, y'all.
So many grown people just, like I never seen so many grown people just so pressed on just one person. I just can't understand it. I thought I said, my page is gone. I thought that, it's, but the height, it's like, bitch, at this point, I'm the height. Like, I'm the motherfucking height. Y'all hoes work hard to get the motherfucking pages down. And now, bitch, it's like, I'm still the motherfucking height. I'm still the height. Like, it's sad. I hope, I can't wait for the day you bitches wake up and get y'all some motion for real. So, yeah. Y'all can get out of my business and let me talk about what I want to talk about on my own motherfucking live. I can't wait till the day y'all hoes find y'all something to do other than worry about me. But I know one thing for motherfucking sure, $2 and goddamn HB, y'all don't need to be talking about nothing. HB, you need to just go sit down somewhere and stop lying all the time. At this point, I'm y'all hoes leader because y'all just follow all
right, so I think there's some confusion. Torian in the audience said, Bella, this is not funny. For those that do not know, when Braid King turns his camera on, there's literally banter.
I
So
ain't gotta explain nothing to the fucking
Rock
terrain,
is like, damn,
Mediterranean.
like
She laughing at me. She not worried about that motherfucking clip.
it's not even a situation. So
Bella is
But what's
laughing at
going
me,
on
looking
in
at
the
Blaze. Why the
comments?
fuck is Blaze in that big box beside her?
But what's going on in the comments?
Is he Bella?
Place.
He Bella. Piss me off.
Man, that was
Bella don't gotta explain herself to y'all. Bella, do you allow do-rags in the
yeah,
courtroom?
no. Next thing you know, they're gonna be like, see, so Bella think the situation funny. Like, oh, didn't I tell y'all I ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit that's going on? I'm allowing y'all to talk about it, and then we're gonna keep it moving. Don't do that.
Yeah.
come in. Y'all do whatever I say. Block me, myself, and I. Y'all strange. That's strange behavior. I don't be pressed on no hoe. I promise y'all, I ain't ever stalk a bitch. Not even a bitch that I found out that was fucking with somebody that I done been fucking with. I ain't ever go around stalking no hoe. I never been on that type of weird shit. Don't nobody live rent free in my mind like that. I ain't ever stalk a bitch. I'm sorry. Y'all hoes talking about bigger than the program, bitch. At this point, I am the program. I am the program. I'm the program at this point. Again, y'all do not send me no gifts. If y'all want to send a gift, just send it to the cash app, y'all. Y'all know my page is gone left and right. I keep telling y'all, do not send me no gifts. When I lost both of my pages, all of the money that was on those pages, I lost it as well. So I am timid about the gift, y'all. If y'all want to contribute anything, just send it directly to the cash app that's right there. Yes, it has a baby as the profile picture. Just send it straight there. Until I get settled in with some pages. Frankie, I don't know. We don't even know the story. That's the crazy part. That's what I'm saying. We wasn't laughing at the protest. We wasn't laughing at the protest, yeah. When I lost my page, they took down, they don't pay you when your pages get permanently banned. But we wasn't laughing at the protest because we didn't even really know what was going on with the protest. It was just the yelling. Yes, y'all. That's why I told y'all. Told y'all that I lost all my money. Y'all gotta help me out. Y'all want me to keep coming to the gazebo. They done took all my coins. Block Miss in. Y'all, they done took all my coins. Yes, guys. When you get clipped, I guess, like, for a week or two or whatever, if your payday come, you still get your payday. But if you get permanently banned, then you don't get your coin. You don't get your coin. So I lost all of my money, y'all. So they paint a narrative, yes, Frankie. It was just the time to tell y'all what's going on this morning. Thank you, Key.
Erica, you can do a recap of what happened?
All right, so that's pretty much the gist of it from Don's perspective. Now let's
I
hear
guess they
what.
supposed to pull a drop queen at the protest and just be whispering. No offense, drop. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Let's hear what Susu and them had to say.
Can I say something right quick?
Yes, ma'am. What's good, Drop?
Hi, everybody. I love that scratch of the face move, Blaze. Stick it to him. But I wanted to say that it's amazing. It's amazing when instead of accepting accountability and say that I'm wrong, people like to deflect and say that $2 did this, Trina did this other person did that, Drop Queen did this. And at the time that we did it, we got clocked for it. See, that's how it works. When we're in active of doing something that's inappropriate, people say it. When Susu spoke about her daughter, people got on Susu and everybody fell behind her and the movement for autism but now she's saying that she don't give a fuck about autism because it doesn't bother her. So we have to remember all of those things are irrelevant to the now. We are here now. So that's what we're addressing now. And what they don't like to see many times, because when you do address their favorite creators, then they start calling you jealous or hater. No, your creator just did something fucked up, and we're going to address it now. And then we're going to move on to the next person, maybe me, who do something fucked up when I cursed Braid out for bringing me up yesterday. But that's neither here or there. But I just wanted to add, it's just her time to be clocked. That's all it is. So we're clocking the bullshit, and maybe the next person won't do it. Maybe the next person won't speak on somebody who's out with their boots on the ground, actually trying to make a change in our community. Just like people are hesitant to now speak on autism. That's how it works. When we see people doing something that's fucked up, if we have any type of goodness or common sense in ourselves, we're going to call them on it. That's all it is.
Okay, so I did get a Cash App message earlier. My apologies. The live did go down. It said, "Isn't the bailiff supposed to be neutral?" The next one said, "It's
Yep.
called Autism Awareness Month. They need help."
Is the Cash App, Bella, because the people are asking in the comments.
The Cash App is in my bio. So y'all click on my page here. It is in my bio. Just go ahead and click on the page. Click my name. You'll see the Cash App in the bio. I said y'all not gonna understand this. I'd rather you just read it, copy and paste, put it in the journal. Do what y'all do. Thank you for the support.
So Bella, I think it should be guilty by default because the bailiff done threw the whole case.
Yeah, no. Neutral. What does neutral look like to you?
Making a bunch of nonsense excuses.
So you think Frankie's opinion was excuses?
I've been reading every single comment. Y'all know I do that. Rizzy, I am gonna get you for the comment that you made about. I'm gonna get you, Rizzy, for the comment that you made about Bella and Blaze being the parents and me and Trina being the kids. I'll get you later for that. What I do want to emphasize is your recent comment. Trina.
That's blasting that damn gospel.
Trina, you shouldn't even be in Messy Talk right now while you got that blasted, because that's the good and this is the bad. Ricky said Frankie swings. Hold on. Just let me get out this comment. Let me get out this comment, please. Rizzy said Frankie swings for everyone but her own nostrils. That's what I was trying to get out. But I'll handle the other comment later.
Hey Bella, hey Bella.
Did I read that comment? Say that comment again.
He commented and said Frankie swings for everybody except her own nostrils. Frankie.
Erica, shout out to the Dime Pieces.
Good morning. I have a good question. Good morning. To everybody on the panel in the comments, can we please, do anybody know the names of the people which AJ was protesting for? Can y'all say the names? Because in all of this, I haven't heard anybody repeat the names that we are fighting for and on the grounds, putting boots to the grounds for. Say the names.
I almost say my brother's name, but it doesn't matter the name. It's the cause. It's all of our names. It's Blaze. It's Bella. It's Braid King. It's Trina. It's for all of us, because it can be all of us. That's what it's for. We don't have to know anybody's particular name. We could say Trayvon Martin. We could say any other black person that was unalived by a YT person and didn't receive justice. This is about the cause, not just the people. You can't be serious here.
Names do matter too. In a protest, the names definitely.
But we're not protesting here.
But what point was that making? I'm sure AJ knows the names. That's who was out there. We weren't out there. The point is, y'all trying to bring up every little thing to excuse laughing at it. Period. Y'all are weird.
the point that she's making is that you guys are making it more about
She
the
didn't
mess
make
than
no
about the
point.
cause.
She didn't
But
make no
another thing,
point.
but the point that she's making is that even when this was going on, as we were clocking the mess, AJ was actually live at City Hall, and none of her friends actually streamed it. And then when I wrote it in the comments, I was actually muted because none of her friends were actually bringing light to the cause itself. Everybody was more focused on the mess. So do you guys really care about the cause or do y'all care about the
I'm
mess? To
sorry,
me.
Frankie, you're wrong because I saw it
No,
because they were strict. I saw
no,
it
they
because
did
they were
not stream it
streaming.
in there.
I
They did
saw
not
it.
stream it in there. I actually got muted, drop. I really did. I got muted in the comments for putting it in there saying, AJ is at live right now at the City Hall. Why are we not focused on that?
I saw it on live. I saw when she was standing there and she said, "Oh, we gonna stand by the door just in case they start tripping and want us to leave." I saw it because they were streaming it. I don't go on Dime's live.
I do just want to
So that's
clarify.
not true.
Let me ask
Well,
the
I was
comment.
muted in Susu comments when she was over there clocking it, clocking the mess, but not the actual cause. So that is true. And another thing, Rizzy, you can't talk about me. Your braids look like they've been in for 6 months, and you seem like you just got them done 2 days ago. Girl, goodbye.
I'm reading the comments. I just want to clarify. HB and Susu did stream it. That is what the comments are saying.
Yes, I
Rizzy,
saw it in Susu's live.
old she said. So Drop Queen saw it in Susu. Other people saw it in HB. And Rizzy, your braids are old as hell.
Both were streaming it. Thank you.
Saying that the names matter. MOK didn't know our names. He didn't know our names. He didn't know what he did and sacrificed his life for would affect my grandchildren. He didn't know that. So that's why I said the names didn't matter. The main names matter to those who were there participating, but the actions and the movements affect all of our lives. That's the point that I'm making.
He's talking in the back. Hello. Good morning, Bella.
Hey, Alex.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, good morning. Good peace rising to all y'all. I just want to say something really quick. I've been listening. I think I will forever stand on. Well, I know that I will forever stand on that duality be whooping black people ass real bad because two things in this situation can exist. Frankie can be correct about how Messy Talk picks and chooses, but people like Drop Queen and others who are stating like at the time it wasn't comparable nor was it synonymous to what was happening. Okay, somebody talking about, well, you said this last week. What the hell does that have to do with people advocating for an unalive black child? You can speak on those things the other day. If somebody hosts a messy ass live and you got folks coming up talking about this is diabolical, you know what I'm saying? This is egregious. Okay, then you could be like, you know what? How you picking and choosing? But in an event where somebody like AJ, Royale, or anybody else is hosting a live and it has nothing to do with messy talk, and people are coming at them, whether they want to stand on business or not, it is wrong. Which again, two things can exist at once. What I'm finding ironic is why are so many individuals ducking the honesty of it? Y'all don't want people to say that y'all have some fear attack. Y'all fearful of people on this app, but not calling out the obvious is kind of blowing my mind. What are we, 3 days into the situation? The bottom line is that the live shouldn't have happened. The bottom line is that somebody needed advocacy. AJ and Royale and the rest of them showed up, and that was the end of it. Comments were made that shouldn't have been made. It was in poor taste, regardless of what was said and what wasn't said about intentions. It's impact over intent, and it will forever be that. And I don't understand why nobody's standing on that. Okay? So that's pretty much my 2.2 on this. Again, I don't know why duality will black people ask so much, but I promise we will not unalive if we understand that both things happen at the same time. No shade.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bella. Good morning,
Good
Alex.
morning.
Hey,
Good
Ricky
morning,
Bro.
panel. Good morning, common cousins. Okay, so I gotta be honest. If y'all care so much, the people who were sitting in HB's live, Edna live, talking about, oh, they're talking shit. If y'all care so much about what AJ was doing, y'all wouldn't have had 1.5K people in Edna's live listening to the banter between her and Dime. Y'all would have been sitting in AJ's live while she's actively protesting. That's y'all problem. Y'all talk too much. If y'all really cared, y'all would have been sitting and supporting and promoting AJ's live stream while she was out there boots on the ground. So even though y'all don't like to be held accountable in the comment, cousins, it's on y'all this time. Absolutely on y'all. Absolutely on you. You could have been over there. Why the fuck does Edna have 1.5K in her live and AJ only has 50? And she's boots on the ground, risking her life. Y'all sitting here running y'all mouth about how she ran her, she's putting her life on the line for us, and you know, so that we could sleep well at night. And there was only 50 people in her live supporting her. Why weren't you there?
One moment.
Stop focusing
Can
on the
I ask a question? Can I
Go
ask a
ahead.
question for those that was there? Is that true?
Yes. When they was going at Dime for what she said, they were more focused on the bullshit that Dime said instead of the fact that she's actively outside, still protesting actively. So
A lot of them are saying that they were there though.
whether they streamed it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes, it doesn't take away from the fact that AJ was live the entire time and did not address Dime at all. She was out there protesting. Y'all should not have even given Dime any of that attention. Y'all should have been focused on where AJ was at. Y'all should have been in AJ's live. Why are y'all in there? And also, let's clock this T too. Since y'all want to say that's not true, why the fuck are y'all streaming it when y'all could have went directly to it?
I do want to say this.
So it would have never. So hold on, Braid. So it would have never got cut out by bullshit. If y'all were directly there, there would have been no streaming. There would have been no confusion. There would have been no interaction where anybody could ever get in between of the point that AJ was trying to make. Why the fuck are you somewhere else streaming it instead of being directly in the space? Because she was live the whole time.
She wasn't live the whole time, and that's the only part I
Sure
want to
wasn't,
clarify.
because I could.
When Susu did go live, Susu was live before AJ was live, so I want to clarify that.
Good morning. I'm here to clear some things up.
Never
mind. Hey,
I will
Susu.
pull my live.
But Rose, I do agree with
Cap.
some of your points.
Yeah, no problem. That's Cap. If I pull my live, you will see that AJ was in my panel when I went live. She wasn't even live. She was in my panel on Libra's page. Her, Royale, Libra were all in my panel.
Yes.
And then she went to go take a shower to get ready for the conference.
Okay, so my point remains.
She wasn't
when
live.
She went live.
Hold on, babe.
Let's get to when she went live.
Hold on, babe. I'm
when she went live,
here to clean up what
she
said. I'm here to clean up what you said.
Don't do that.
I'm here to clean up what
I want to do.
Hold on. I'm here to clean up what you said. Okay? So that is not true. She was in my live when I went live. When I ended my live, she went to the conference and I went into her live and we were listening to her talk to Tamir Rice's mother. Hold on one second.
The day before.
I was in her live the day before as well. But not a lot of people were. But guess what they did? They did see it on the blog.
That's my point. We're not talking about yesterday. We're talking about 2 days ago. Not yesterday.
No, that's not the point you just made.
That's not what I'm speaking
That's not the point you just made.
That is the point that I made. The day that she was outside and she was protesting, not a conference, when she was outside, boots on the ground, she only had 50 people. She was live. I remember it was 2 days ago, not yesterday.
But Susu wasn't live that day. Susu wasn't live that day. 2 days ago,
yes, she was live, Alex.
She was live yesterday. No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
She didn't even know about the video.
I was scrolling TikTok. I have all her pages blocked except that one. I didn't know about that one. That's how I saw it myself. What the fuck? I saw it myself. I was scrolling TikTok and saw it. She was live. She was outside. She was wearing a white shirt. She was outside.
I'm talking about Susu, Rose. Susu wasn't. Susu, Susu didn't even know about the video at first.
Live. Both of them were live. I'm not lying.
Talking about the
2 days ago.
Good morning.
If I'm tripping, if I'm not mistaken, I Live for This Shit has the clip of her being outside 2 days ago on that backup page. AJ was live. She had 50 people in her live, and there was 1.5K in Edna's live. I saw it for my own eyes because somebody that I follow sat up in Susu's live for me to see it. At the end of the day,
when I can talk.
Both of y'all were live. Both of y'all were live. Y'all were talking about what Dime had said 2 days ago. The people should have been more focused on what AJ was doing 2 days ago when she was outside. That same day is when the motherfucking police tried to block her way. I could not like somebody and still want to make sure that motherfucker is safe. I'm just like that. That's how I am. When I heard that she was in the sun downtown 2 days ago and motherfuckers try to block her in, I don't give a fuck if I don't like you. I want to make sure you get the fuck safe. So I went to check to make sure she got there safe. I don't give a fuck. That's just me though. So I know what the fuck I'm saying ain't no lie. Cause I don't even like the bitch. And I saw it for myself. So y'all were in live, 1.5K, talking about Dime and the shit that she said. AJ was actively live. They have the recording on I Live For This shit of her actively live.
Okay, Rose,
So like I said, and I will keep, like I said,
is this a monologue? Jesus.
Like I said, and I will keep saying, if y'all cared so much, y'all wouldn't have been streaming shit. Y'all would have been actively in the live. If y'all cared so much, y'all would have ended your shit 2 days ago when she was actively protesting and all the people would have been in her shit instead of streaming it with only 50 people in hers.
Zay,
Alex, wait,
Susu,
Alex,
before
let Susu
I
go.
need to respond.
Susu, go
I
ahead,
need to
Susu.
respond. Can I fucking talk? God damn,
Yeah,
baby girl
go
can
ahead,
talk.
Susu.
Listen, so the whole point being, a lot of people were not in her live the day of the protest. What happened was people watched the protest on the blogs. Exactly why Dime and them were recapping the protests in her live. Am I correct or am I not, you guys? They were recapping. Okay, hold on. They were recapping it in the blogs. Now, a lot of people, whether they cared, whether they didn't care, when they heard the recap, they hold on. God.
Make sure you add the next day.
Girl,
the recap was the next day.
Talk. Like, you have to let people talk.
The recap was the next day.
I did not interrupt you.
You
So
absolutely
hush.
The recap was the next day.
Oh my fucking God. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it, lady. You don't know how to
Hold on,
I don't know.
Girl, please. You're proving my point.
If y'all not gonna let
Go to hell.
motherfuckers
You
talk,
proving
we
my
all
point.
gonna interrupt in this motherfucker.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Everybody will be interrupted left
Your
and right.
bestie,
Y'all both just heard
Miss Northwestie is
talking,
proving my
and y'all
point,
keep
Braid.
interrupting her. Rose,
Rose, what happened to your
Because Rose,
healing?
I didn't
What
interrupt
happened
you
to
one
the
time.
healing?
I didn't
What happened to
interrupt
the
you, Rose.
healing?
So let Susu talk. Dom just tried to come up here talking too. If everybody gonna interrupt, then I'm gonna interrupt everybody. Susu didn't interrupt the fuck thing, so just let Susu talk. Dom just tried to came up here and do the same thing. If y'all want to interrupt, I'll interrupt this whole motherfucking show. Susu, finish your sentence. Susu, finish your sentence. You give a fuck because you
I'm
back.
gonna finish my
You give a fuck because you
but I'm not
back.
gonna argue
You give a
without
fuck because you
appliance up
back.
in this bitch. It's too motherfucking
Go ahead,
early.
Susu. Go ahead, Susu.
Any fucking ways. That's when people got the fuck upset when they seen it on the blogs that these girls were talking
Get your
shit
daddy,
about a fucking
Sassy. What's
protest.
next?
Which then the next day is why I had 1.5 in my life and AJ was over there and she wasn't live and people were upset because half the people that were in my live don't even go into AJ's live. They were upset about the fact that motherfuckers was talking shit about a fucking protest. So everything is happening in order and happening retrospectively. The point you fucking made is null and void. You're saying I'm live complaining about what a bitch said about a protest while the bitch is out there protesting. That's not true. That's cap. And I'm here to say you're capping yet again.
Thank you. Now that we have a quick pause. Kilo Low, bitch, your daddy sucked more dick than a little bit while you always trolling me. So, bitch, let's get on that.
Like I said, she was live. I don't know where y'all friend at, because I think your friend would tell you that she was live. That lady went live every single day. Even when y'all were live, even when y'all was recapping Dime, she was live. I don't know what y'all wouldn't know that because y'all was too busy focused on Dime and not your friend who was protesting. Y'all priorities was in the wrong place.
Panel, you doofus.
Your priorities was in the wrong place, dumbass.
Okay.
The fuck?
You making
I don't give a fuck, weird asshole.
You making up lies and points that are not even
straight
there.
ass motherfucking
You're making up lies and points that are not even
I don't
there.
give a fuck, you bumpy lip asshole.
You're not even
I said
right.
what the fuck I said.
You're not even right.
I'm right. You know what's wrong? How your nostrils are set on your face. That's what's wrong. You know what's wrong? That big ass fucking forehead on your body, bitch. That's what the fuck is wrong.
You're wrong.
Fuck you. What's wrong is the fact that your neck is too fucking small for your body.
Rose, stop.
That's what's wrong, girl. Fuck you. You started it, now I'm gonna finish it.
No one likes you still.
Slow down. Hold on, y'all. Let's try to slow it
I don't give a
down.
fuck what don't like me and what do.
Real quick, Bella, and then I'm gonna drop.
Let's try to slow it down. We done already lost the last page. Let's try to slow it down, okay?
My bad, Bella.
Y'all good.
Susu, y'all don't do this, please. Susu.
Your
Okay,
friend
bye
don't
y'all. I
stop
gotta
you.
clock in. Bye everybody. Bye Bella. Bye y'all. Bye Bray. Bye Susu. Bye Rose. Bye Alex.
All right, we
Bye
good. We
fat
calling
Keep doing
ass.
your
Bye
work.
Gloria. Bye
Bye,
fat
Tinu.
ass.
Bye, dirty head. Hey, Bella, can I say something real quick? Can
Do you
I?
think? Do you
I'm
think?
sorry. Wait, Bella, I gotta go for real. I gotta go. Listen, Rose not lying though. Rose is telling the truth. Rose, that day when I was live, they was screaming my live while AJ was, because AJ was still outside. We was listening to the clip, and then somebody was like, "Oh, AJ still on," and told us to go to the live. So we did go over there, and they was already live screaming me, and AJ was still actively on live outside, right?
We
So,
streamed you. We listened to clips, recorded clips.
Please shut
Get
up.
your
I let you talk. I was
your bestie,
quiet.
Miss
I let you
Westy. Get your
talk. I
bestie
let you
Rose,
braid.
talk.
stop. Rose,
Get your
stop.
bestie braid.
Rose, I got
I
it.
let
Rose,
you
I got it.
talk.
Oh, okay.
I let you talk.
Get it.
Please,
You
Lena.
So,
need to get a motherfucking life, stupid bitch. Go,
Bitch, I
Stop,
Dime.
know you
y'all.
ain't fuck. Bitch,
Please.
I know you ain't talking. You better get some
Stop,
No,
vowel
I
tracks for
know
them
y'all.
you ain't
bumpy
Bella,
ass
talking.
let
You
me
lips,
know
told
when
hoe.
I can
me.
go,
Get you
Bella.
some
Let me know
vowel
when I
tracks for
can
them
go.
bumpy ass lips. That's what
Stop,
you should do.
y'all.
I ain't got no
Stop.
bumpy lips,
Bitch,
bitch,
they
but you
bumpy
got
as
a
hell,
bumpy
hoe.
neck, hoe. Shut
Please.
the fuck
Stop.
up.
Please.
Rose, stop. Dom, go. Please.
Don't tell me to
Please,
stop when
y'all.
your friend
I
interrupted
told both of
Dime.
y'all stop. I said
Tell
both
her
of
to
y'all
stop
stop.
interrupting Dime.
Stop.
Hmm.
Dom, go ahead, please.
Boy,
The
this is
fuck?
not your show. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up before I get on you. Go.
I
Rose,
don't give
I
a
don't
fuck
care
that we
how
can get
much
on
you
each
kiss
other.
Dom ass, she's not going to protect you. You're
Bitch, I'm not
lying
kissing
and you're
nobody's
wrong.
ass. Why
You're
the fuck I
kissing
gotta kiss
ass and
somebody's
she's not
ass?
going to
Rose,
It's
protect
truth
I'm
you.
and still the
drunk.
You're
truth.
lying
Okay.
and you're wrong, Rose.
It's
Rose
truth
not
and still the
kissing my
truth.
ass. Rose not kissing my ass. Rose was talking shit too. Drunk. What you talking
But
about?
Rose
That's not
is
crazy.
wrong. Well, how she talking shit, not talking
Um,
licking ass
okay,
today?
so
You're
here's what's
wrong, Rose.
crazy, right? Here's the
And just
duality of the
because
situation.
people
Here's the
chose to
duality in the
gather
situation.
in one
Y'all think
location
I'm wrong
doesn't
because y'all
negate
didn't
that
see
they
her
still
live.
watch.
Because y'all
It
were
does
too
not
busy in
matter
other
if they
lives
gathered in
where
one
Dime was
location.
being
If we
discussed.
chose to gather
That's
in
why y'all
Susu's
think that
live,
I'm
that's what we
Oh
wrong.
my
chose to
god.
be.
Y'all
Okay,
think
Bella. Can
That's just it. It's just that
I was
simple.
quiet while other people was talking, Bella. Can I finish?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, so anyways, Rose is not lying. There was a point, not the entire time, but there was a point where they were screaming me while AJ was actively out there protesting, right? And secondly, if they were so concerned about, whatever it is and bringing awareness to whatever they were bringing awareness to, instead of screaming me for their people to hear the negativity, why did they not focus on just re-screaming it, over and over, just doing the protest, bring awareness to the protest? There were clips on the blog that they could have recapped of AJ actively doing the protest to keep the awareness and the focus on that. Y'all bring attention to the negativity by coming to scream me for 1.5K people to hear, which is not going to change shit. I'm still in the motherfucking house. So instead of y'all bringing awareness to that, y'all should have brought awareness to the protest and the protest only, not me. Just replay the protest over and over and over so your friends and your people and your supporters can focus on that. Y'all went and y'all played my live, which I guess, brought awareness for people to come in now, for people to come now and to focus on me. Y'all would, a lot of people probably wouldn't even know about it if I wasn't talking negative about it, right? Because y'all played my live and then they went to the blogs to go look at AJ protest. Y'all should have kept it on the protest and kept playing the shit over and over to keep the awareness and keep the focus on that. And I'm still gonna be motherfucking laughing, and then a bitch gonna do shit about it. Thank you, Bella. Rose not lying.
Rose is lying, and you're lying too, because we never even fucking streamed your live. Those were all clips. To the point where I said, turn her stupid ass mouth off. I don't want to hear her. She sound dumb as fuck, and I feel stupid when I listen to her. Now, Drop is my witness, and she's very unbiased. Drop, did we ever stream Dimes
Thinking
live?
that Drop is unbiased is
No,
crazy.
you never streamed Dom's live. Who I heard Dom's live from was in HB Live. And because people chose to gather in your live to watch the protest, I wanted to hear everybody else's commentary on the protest. Nothing wrong with that. It was quiet, and I don't even think I was able to find AJ because, like you said, she was on somebody else's panel. Even when AJ came up, I asked in the comments.
50 times?
I
Like, we
asked in the
repeating the same shit to them 50 times. Drop. We didn't say this 50 times to them.
Yeah,
You
I'm not about to sit here and
never,
play
You
a
know what
like,
the
fucking part of
God
problem
your day.
is?
Bitches
damn.
just want to have
I
something to talk
never
about.
have,
Let me tell you
nobody.
something.
I don't have
You
no
gotta be a
The
problem.
stupid
problem
ass
is
bitch to have
the
something to say
problem
about a
is
protest, and you
Jerome,
gotta be a dumbass bitch to have somebody to back you up on that. So both
Rose,
of you
you're
stupid fat
deflecting.
big back hoes is dumb, okay? Stupid, corny ass bitches.
Rose,
you sound
Goodbye,
even if
dumb.
Bella.
you
Have a
You
good
said,
day.
sound
Bye,
childish.
Blaze.
Girl, figure out how to grow the front of that
Rose,
motherfucking
even if
hairline,
you said,
bitch.
even if what you said
Thin
was,
ass
even if what
motherfucking
you said was
hairline.
true, Rose, it doesn't
So
negate the fact that what was done was wrong. You can say all
I
of
didn't
that,
say that it
but
was
it's
right.
irrelevant. So now you're
Do y'all
derailing the
understand? Hold on,
conversation. It does not
Give me
matter
1
where
second.
we were listening. It
Drop,
does not
drop, 1
matter where
second.
we were watching. We
I
were
never
doing it. It
said,
does not matter how many
I
people was
never
there
said
watching
that
or listening.
anything,
What was
I
said was
never
wrong, period.
said,
What you didn't
I
say was
never
wrong.
said that
Well, you
anything
should have
that
come up
Dime
here and
said
said
was
what's wrong,
right.
because that's what the
I
conversation
never
is
said
about.
that.
All
I
else that you're
never
saying is
said that.
irrelevant.
Rose never said that what Dime said was right.
Okay, well,
I
that's
believe
what you
that
should
what
have
she
came up
did
here
was
saying. Because
wrong.
how many
No,
people that
that's
was in
not what I said.
AJ
That's what
Live
you
is
heard.
irrelevant?
That's not what
How
I
many
said.
people
That's what
that
you
was in
heard.
AJ Live was
That's not what I
irrelevant?
said.
You
That's
made
what you
no
heard.
point. Your
What
point is
I
mute.
literally said
I
was
know.
that y'all
It's
were too focused on
irrelevant.
the
One
bullshit
second,
that
please.
Dime
It's
I
said.
know
irrelevant to
for
the
a fact
conversation.
that a bitch that's a fugitive that sent kids to set people up and rob people from Craigslist ain't calling nobody dumb. Bitch, you sent kids out there to do the same thing that possibly could have happened to what AJ was protesting for. You could have had those little boys
You don't give
unalived.
a
Ho.
fuck.
I know you ain't talking.
You don't give a damn.
Shut the fuck up.
No, we're not on them terms no more. Go ahead, Dime, and
Who fuck is you
go
talking
ahead,
about? Bitch, you had little 13 and 14-year-old
50 year
boys
old.
out there motherfucking robbing people from Craigslist. I know a fugitive ain't talking. Now, me personally, I have never caused any harm to kids. Laughing have never caused any harm to any motherfucking body, right? But yeah, setting kids up to go rob someone, that's very harmful, Susu.
Your
So
laughing
please, before
actually
you
did
talk
harm
about me,
all of
bitch,
these
clean up
people.
in front
That's
of your
why
own
people are in
motherfucking
an
front door
uproar right
and
now.
focus.
The people
Focus,
are in an
ho.
uproar right now because your laughter felt
Focus.
like a slap in their face
Focus.
to the bigger
Focus.
Right, be
picture.
for real.
And I think no, I am
Focus.
being for real. I got this, Rose. I
Focus.
got this, Trina.
Don't do
Fuck is
that.
y'all talking about? I don't give a fuck what that bitch say. Her opinion don't matter.
Came off
She
the
should have
damn
thought about that when
platform.
she was meeting those people off of Craigslist, taking their shit with those kids. How the fuck a fugitive gonna call somebody dumb, bitch? You done went to prison and did your time and come back out thinking like you so smart. You're still a criminal, you dumb bitch.
You have a problem with criminals? Because I'm sure some of those ladies that's in your Pinellas criminals
And if
too.
they are, I
Right,
don't give a
because y'all
fuck. I'm
deflecting.
still in the house.
It's becoming a deflection.
I'm still in the house.
The fact of the matter is,
It's
I'm
becoming a
not.
deflection when you
Oh
came
my
up.
God, girl, hold your tongue, bitch.
Exactly. The fuck
So
is you
my
talking
thing
about?
is
Yeah,
this,
you don't
right?
mess with
At the
kids
end of the
because you
day,
extort old
hold
people.
your
You
tongue,
extort
ho.
old people and then pay
Hold
them
your
rent.
tongue.
You
Rose,
pay
wait,
them
Rose, wait.
rent.
Rose,
You
wait.
extort old people, so you go the opposite end of
Well,
the
guess
spectrum.
what?
You don't
They
fuck
can
with kids,
defend
you fuck with
themselves.
old
Those
ladies.
little
That's what
boys,
you
they
do.
can.
You
They
manipulate
can
their
defend
mind and take their
themselves.
money.
Those
That's
little
what you
boys,
do.
they can.
That's what you
They
do. And I'm
can.
waiting on the day where they come and get
They
you.
can defend
Clankety
themselves. I bet
clank,
you those little
clankety
boys
clank,
couldn't. I bet you
clankety
those
clank,
little boys couldn't.
clankety
I bet
clank.
you those little boys couldn't. Bitch, I bet you those little boys couldn't defend them motherfucking selves, ho. You talking about extorting old people. They can speak up for their motherfucking self. But those kids that you were manipulating, I bet you they couldn't, bitch. Now pay to drop me, ho. The fuck is you talking about? This whole conversation is deflection. I never laughed at the motherfucking calls. I
Susu,
laughed at
don't come back
AJ.
up here. Do not come back up here, Susu. HB on the way.
The
Don't
fuck
worry
is you
about
talking?
it.
I don't give a fuck.
Look, can I
Don't you
say
move,
something?
Susu. You stay down.
Good morning,
Okay,
Bella. I'm
so
sorry, y'all. I have a cold. Can I say something? I'm gonna say Jalen
You
Hall.
on mute, Bella. You on mute, Bella.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, the bailiffs had to come get y'all. I'm sorry. The bailiffs
Can
had
y'all
to.
hear me?
Who all got? Hold on real quick, Libra. Who all got?
Rose got. Dime got.
The bailiffs just dropped them. It's 50 to bring her back, y'all. 50 to bring, but I think it's 50 to bring her back.
But look, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get down. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a cold. I'm gonna say Jordan Hill. I'm going to say Bridget Hall. I'm going to say Rasheen Carter. Say the fucking names. Y'all up here with all this dumbass shit that don't make no fucking sense. Y'all hoes got all these opinions about this and that and that and this. Like I said, AJ did it for all the little brown boys, for all the brown men. Fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all missed the whole
At your
concept.
sister that
Listen,
you
y'all
know
missed the
AJ
whole
treated.
concept of what
You should go
AJ
holler
did.
at your
It was
homegirls
not
that
just
did.
about,
Well,
excuse
go
me,
holler at your
Frankie.
homegirls. Go holler
Excuse
at your
me, Frankie,
homegirls
I'm
because
talking.
they didn't
I'm
even
fucking
allow
talking.
AJ.
I
Boy,
waited up
I
here
don't give a fuck
patiently
about
to
you
talk.
talking, you big back
You
motherfucker.
stupid
You better
ass,
get your big
nasal nose
fucking
ass
crawfish
bitch.
eating
Shut the
ass the fuck
fuck
up out of
up.
here.
Sir,
Bitch, your
shut
eyes,
up.
bitch, you
Sir,
so
shut
big,
up.
your eyes are
Sir,
shut.
shut the
Get
fuck
the
up.
hell
I
out of
waited
here,
patiently to
girl.
get up here
Go
and
holler
fucking
at your
talk.
friends.
You
Go
stupid
holler
ass
at your
fucking
friends.
bitch.
You a
I
dumb
waited
bitch. Girl,
patiently to
bye.
fucking talk.
Girl, bye. Girl, get out of here. Get your
Like
big
I
back
fucking
ass out of
said,
here.
y'all missed the whole
Get your big back
motherfucking
ass out of
concept.
here.
It was